Most cats rub their face on you to mark their territory, but when yours weighs 200 pounds, it feels a little more significant.
Oh, no way, John. No way.
There is something about a kangaroo leaning its whole body into a hug that makes you wonder which one of them needed it more.
Abby, she just loves a cuddle. The others have all been fed and are eating their lovely grain.
Somewhere along the way, this person decided a tabby just wasn't going to cut it anymore. Somewhere in this man's life, he made a series of choices that led to hand-feeding cherries to a bear in the woods, and honestly, they all seem to have worked out fine. Befriending a lion is all fun and games until it decides you're the one who needs a bath. Nobody asked this zebra for its opinion, but it gave one anyway.
Stephen.
Getting a full spa treatment from a monkey is either the best or worst thing that's ever happened to this man. Cheetahs are the fastest land animal on Earth, and this one decided the best use of that speed was rushing over for a cuddle. Raccoons with a stick on a beach sounds like the setup to a joke, but these two are dead serious about whatever they're investigating.
Okay, grape time. Don't eat me, don't eat me. There you go. Enjoy. Enjoy.
Most people wrestle with their problems, but this guy prefers to wrestle with something that could solve all of his problems permanently. Apparently, getting close enough to a bald eagle to count its feathers is a completely normal Tuesday for some people.
Bald eagle repository in Colorado. Now, a bald eagle-like spirit has over 7,000 feathers on her body, and if you were to take them all off and weigh them, they actually weigh more than the skeletal system of a bald eagle.
Hand-feeding tiger sharks is the kind of hobby that really puts your other hobbies in perspective. Reaching into a tiger shark's mouth with nothing but a glove and a good attitude is the kind of confidence most people save for much smaller fish. Wrestling a bear is the kind of activity where you really hope it's in a good mood before you get started. Somewhere between brave and completely out of his mind, this man reached into the earth and pulled out something that will probably grow up to outrun him.
Come here, let me pet you. Ouch! Ow! Ow! Come here, let me be friends. Let me pet you, little coyote. Let me pet you, coyote. Hey, Let me pet you. Ouch.
Diving with tiger sharks at Tiger Beach is the kind of vacation story that makes everyone else's beach trips sound incredibly boring. Walking past a resting lion and tiger with nothing but a cane and a casual attitude is the kind of morning routine that makes a cup of coffee feel completely pointless.
2 boyfriends most of my life. I currently got legally married, thank God.
Getting close enough to pet a whale the size of a school bus is the kind of experience that makes every other story you've ever told feel a little underwhelming.
Oh boy.
Releasing 2 full-grown lions into open bushland is the kind of Tuesday that really redefines what a stressful day at work looks like. After a long winter of doing absolutely nothing, this bear woke up and chose to make everyone's entire week.
Now you could close the door. Close the door. My good boy. What a good boy. What a good boy.
Petting a lion that weighs more than your car is one of those life choices that looks either incredibly cool or incredibly stupid, depending on how the next 30 seconds go.
Say, come here, getting all the love.
These two could not care less that one of them is built to sprint at 50 miles per hour, because right now, all that matters is who gets to groom who first.
Муха. Не трогай Адольфа.
Petting a moray eel on the ocean floor is the kind of thing that looks completely peaceful right up until you remember what those teeth are capable of. There is something about the Australian outback that makes a woman in a blue shirt hugging a kangaroo look like the most perfectly normal Tuesday afternoon you've ever seen.
Good cuddle.
Apparently, nobody told this young rhino that the camera was the subject of the shoot, not the cameraman. Owning a lynx apparently means your couch is now just a very expensive cat bed that you're allowed to sit on if you ask nicely. Two enormous wolves treating a man like their favorite piece of furniture is either the sweetest thing you'll ever see or a very convincing argument for why some people should not own regular pets. Letting a bald eagle taste test your finger takes a very specific kind of confidence in both the bird's manners and your own pain tolerance.
Use their beaks to tear and rip apart their prey.
Lying down and letting a 6-foot bird use you as a mattress is either the peak of animal bonding or the most politely terrifying nap situation ever recorded.
Nee, hij wilde in slaap gaan vallen juist. Zijn ogen gingen een beetje toe.
Getting a gentle nudge from a creature the size of a school bus is the kind of ocean encounter that makes every other vacation story sound completely boring. Nobody warned this man that the price of making friends with a baby elephant is apparently one slightly soggy hat. Goliath groupers are called Goliath for a reason, and this diver just got the closest possible proof of that. Brushing a lynx like it's a house cat is a perfectly normal Saturday activity, as long as you're fine with the fact that your grooming client could take down a deer before lunch. Petting a zebra turns out to be one of those life experiences that makes every other trip to a regular petting zoo feel like a complete waste of time.
Yeah.
You're a good boy.
Apparently, all it takes to make a kangaroo completely forget you exist is one hand moving slowly enough. Hand-feeding a pear to a bear with an ear tag is somehow both the most wholesome and the most casually terrifying snack delivery in recorded history. Training a serval to jump hurdles is impressive, right up until you remember that in the wild, this cat can leap 10 feet straight into the air without a single practice run.
But also to reach their arms down into burrow holes where they can find...
Somewhere between, "This is the coolest thing I've ever done," and "This hippo could swallow my entire arm," these tourists found a place that most people only visit in nightmares. Working at a raptor center means your casual Tuesday involves a bald eagle the size of a small child sitting on your arm like it owns the place.
Zika is as fluffy as she looks right now. We do not pet these birds. Raptors are solitary animals by nature, and we really try to...
Sharing the ocean floor with a fish the size of a golf cart is the kind of moment that makes you rethink every brave decision that led you here. Giant tortoises move so slowly that this man had plenty of time to reconsider every choice that brought him to a tortoise farm on what appears to be a perfectly good weekend.
Boy, I tell you, these guys are amazing. Check this guy out. Cecil, he is just something special. Cecil, you know, has evolved over time. And one of the things that I want to talk about is...
Watching a lynx treat a kitten like a delicate little house guest is adorable right up until you remember that one of them is technically a wild predator. Feeding a rhino by hand is the kind of activity that looks peaceful in the video and absolutely terrifying in every single moment it was actually happening.
Beautiful.
Lying in the grass and sharing watermelon slices with a bear is either the most relaxed picnic in human history or the worst survival decision ever made, and somehow it looks like both. Turns out the giant tortoise has the same reaction to a good head scratch as every golden retriever you have ever met.
They like scratches. He made a little noise. Huh?
Kneeling in front of a cheetah and letting it lick your hand is the kind of trust exercise that no corporate retreat has ever come close to matching. The caracal looks like a babysitter who absolutely did not agree to this shift, but is too professional to walk out. Two exotic cats who have never read a single book about personal space are doing their absolute best to occupy the same square foot of carpet at the same time. Letting a cheetah nuzzle your face like you're its favorite pillow is either the greatest privilege on earth or the bravest thing anyone has ever done for a cuddle. Crouching down to hand-feed a crocodile that could swallow your arm to the elbow is the kind of activity that really makes you appreciate how short the list of people who have done this twice probably is.
A big set of what? You talking about you or him? Look at this, you guys. Woo!
Whatever the Gator Boy shirt pays, it is not enough.
Whoa! Open up! There you go. Oh, he's huge. Come here, big boy. I got more. Uh-oh, your buddies are coming. Hurry, I got one more for you.
Coatis are basically raccoons that went to finishing school, and this one has clearly decided its owner is the best piece of furniture in the house.
Yourself? Huh? What are you sniffing for, huh? I ain't got nothing on me. Ain't got nothing on me. Ain't got nothing on me.
Sitting on a living crocodile while it eats and then poking it with a stick is the kind of retirement plan that ends in exactly one way.
Come on, yes.
Come on. As you can see, can't anywhere. It's a bit cold too today, so it's a bit slower than normally would be.
Floating in a clear kayak while something the size of a school bus glides silently beneath you is the kind of experience that rewires your brain permanently.
I don't even know what to say. I'm backing up. What the? I don't want to get too close.
Giving a lioness a piggyback ride is not something most people put on their bucket list, but this man has somehow made it look like a completely reasonable Tuesday afternoon activity. Feeding raw meat to an alligator at arm's length is the kind of hobby that really cuts down on how many people ask to come watch a second time.
Did you miss me? Yeah, I figured.
Releasing 2 lions from a transport cage while casually handing out raw meat is either the bravest morning routine on earth or the last one this man will ever have. White lions are already rare enough to feel mythical, and this man is close enough to one to count its teeth. Somewhere, a baboon decided that babysitting a meerkat was a perfectly reasonable life choice, and this man is just here to make sure nobody gets dropped.
So Jerry doesn't like to be picked up so often. Jerry, he's only picking me up all the time.
2 lions deciding that the pool looks fun is the moment this whole swim session stopped being a solo activity.
Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy.
Whoever designed that water dish clearly never accounted for a serval who takes hydration a little too seriously. Somehow, a manatee decided that the most interesting thing in the entire ocean today was a little black camera lens pointed directly at its face.